Hey folks, it's Chad here again with another walk around video. Now this is of the 2023 Flying Cloud 25 front bed, twin bed model. Now this also has the hatch on the back, and the hatches, well, it's been popular. A lot of folks have wanted it, and the biggest thing about the hatches, they're hard to come by. Airstream's only really able to manufacture like 4 doors at a time, 4 of the hatches at a time. They're manufactured in the same spot that they manufacture all the other doors, the side doors, the main doors. But the hatches, they're just not able to make as many of them as fast. So a lot of times, if you're wanting to get a hatch, you're ordering it, and it's a 12 to 18 month period to get them built and get them in. If you happen to come across one that's available in the lot and available at a dealership, and you're really interested in it, and that's what you want, I highly recommend jumping on that one, because otherwise you're going to be waiting a bit and probably see a price increase so forth there. But I wanted to do a quick walk around of the outside, the inside, and show you what the hatch is all about here with this Flying Cloud 25 FB twin bed model. The twin beds have been quite popular this year as well. So hey, let's get started. Starting with the outside of the 25 Flying Cloud. 25 is popular. The 27 is probably the most popular floor plan the Airstream has, but the 25 I feel is a good next popular, most popular, however you want to say that. And I think the reason is it's a better layout than the 23 foot, but it's shorter than the 27 foot. You can see the awesome hatch there. Now the 25 foot is going to measure in exterior length is going to be 25 foot 11 inches. Your exterior width is 8 foot 5.5 inches. Your exterior height is 9 feet 9 inches. The hitch weight on this is 875 pounds. Your dry weight is 5,600 pounds, and your gross vehicle weight is going to be 7,300 pounds. So this is definitely a half-ton towable unit. You could tow this with a properly equipped F-150 1500 size truck. It's a great weight, great sweet spot. Now with the twin bed, we'll start here in the front. You're going to get some awesome storage up front, and this is probably the main thing that makes the twin bed so popular. So you've got the awesome storage across the front there, and then we've got additional storage on this side. Now this storage is a little bit smaller on the 25 versus the 27. If you're comparing the two, you do get a little bit more storage on the outside, but it's just great to have the additional storage on the Airstreams. You don't generally get a whole lot of storage with them. Now you're going to get standard with the Flying Cloud, the rock guards, as well as the solar guard. That one does open. You'll pull the solar guard first, and then the window, open the window from the inside. And then you do have a custom built battery box. It fits 2 batteries there. Your propane quick disconnect there for a cooktop. And then you have 2 30-pound propane tanks there. It does have the auto transfer once one tank runs out. The electric ton jack there. You do have the Demco latch system for the hitch there. It will actually, as you're lowering onto the ball, it moves around and then pops around the ball, so you don't have to actually have it open when you're doing that. You do have the spare tire that's underneath. You see it right there. And then with the Flying Cloud, you're going to have the Zipty manual awning with this. It's a great awning. Once you're used to it, you won't have any problems with it. And with it being manual, there's just a whole lot less that can go wrong with it. You have your tankless hot water heater right there. They do give you a 110 power plug there. That's your outlet there for the exhaust over the stove. And then your portholes that are over the sink right there. You have a little light there for the step. You do have the aluminum steps. And then of course you have the awesome hatch. And the thing, the hatch is cool. It's a cool thing. You know, it's not going to be for everyone, but it does give you the ability to carry more with you. So this is going to have a turn here, and then it just pulls open. And there is the look with the hatch. I'm going to kind of jump in frame just to give you kind of an idea of the size of the hatch. It's a big door. It's a large door. It does have a really nice kind of diagonal shape there. And then you can fit, what makes this, I think, useful and why people want it is you have the ability to put things in here. You know, bicycles, if you have a really nice bike, you don't want that on a bike rack outside, you can put the bikes inside, kayaks, so forth. You know, those types of things you can slide in. And of course, this table comes out and the poles come out, so that's completely open. You do have a drop-down screen that's right here, and it magnetizes down. So you can also have this open. I actually have a client that has a 23-foot, no, they have a 25-foot Flying Cloud with the hatch. They also did the 3-inch lift kit on theirs. And she primarily wanted it just to have the ability to open the door, pull the screen down, and be able to enjoy nature, but still be inside the coach. So it's really cool. And if you're interested in a hatch, like, reach out and I'll see what I can do to get you one. They do add this pad material here on top of the door, so you can step in and out. And of course, there is storage underneath, just like all the other, other Airstreams. The Caravelle up is going to have that bumper. Moving to the driver's side, you've got all your connections here. So starting with your furnace there, you have your cable power, that's funny, can't power, your cable and satellite connections right there. Smart plug, a great plug. You've probably heard me talk about it, but you have more metal to metal contact. It's also much easier to plug it in and to unplug it compared to a lot of your traditional power plugs. Your black tank flush here, your city water fill is right there. This does have a pressure regulator in it. I recommend still getting the pressure regulator and putting it on the outside, just because you can't tell if that thing is good, if it's okay. It's just, I feel personally more comfortable having one on the outside that I can actually see myself. Your potable water fill is right there. It's gravity fed. You do have an outside shower. Hot and cold water is right there. And then you have that additional storage that I already showed you up front. Now, this Flying Cloud is equipped with the optional window awnings. That does help reduce some of the solar heat that you get there in the summer, as well as blocking some of that sun that can come in those windows there. So you'll have the window awning on the back, and then on the back, even with the hatch, you still have a window awning. I'll show that to you real quick. And coming around, so you have that window awning across the back. You do want to make sure that door is shut, or the window awning is put away before you try to deploy that back hatch. They do have the cast aluminum hinges there across the top. Very well done. The door is just fantastically built. I mean, it's built the same as the side door. Now we're starting to lose a little bit of light, but I have power, so the lights on the inside are on. I want to move to the inside and do a little walkthrough of the inside. If you haven't seen any of my videos, or probably any video from Airstream, you got to shut the door. The door gives you that sound of quality. It's a thud, it's deep, it feels good. So moving into the 25-foot front bed, you're gonna have your living space here in the back of the coach, which is right where that hatch is living. Now this table here, as I mentioned outside, it will come up, so you have lots of room to be able to store things all the way through, a kayak, whatever it might be, a canoe, bikes, whatever it might be. Whatever you want to put in here, you can put in here. You've got that huge opening. That does drop down to give you some sleeping right there. You've got some storage underneath here. You've got a really nice pull-out drawer here underneath this seat. There's a little bit of storage right there, and of course your fire extinguisher. Now, these will come up, these cushions, as well as that cushion. So you have a nice bed across right there. And then you have some sleeping right here. Both of those cushions pop up. And then there's a pull out right here that will extend that out and give you a little bit more sleeping there. And that does hold 300 pounds. So you can put a good sized person right there. You do have some storage underneath here. And I'll say with the Airstream, you know, storage is a premium, but Airstream does a fantastic job of putting storage everywhere they possibly can put it. You do have a 12-volt TV, starting with the model year 2023. So your inverted circuit is now available for you to use however you would like. It's 1,000 watts, 1,000-watt inverter, excuse me. So, you know, laptops, those types of things can charge right off of there. Your TV's pulling right off the battery. Let's see, storage above. Good storage up here. Now there's no light here. You go up to the international to start seeing the lights. You do have all your connections here. There's no DVD player with the 23s, but you do have the HDMI connection right there. You have an inverted circuit there and a USB plug right there. So you are able to plug in, you know, DVD player if you want to, or, you know, a Roku, an Apple TV, Fire Stick, those types of things you can also plug in. And it will go straight to your TVs. And then the Flying Cloud does give you the JL audio radio system, FM, AM, USB, Bluetooth are all available. And then you also have the JL audio speakers. The speaker system in the Flying Cloud and all the Airstreams sounds tremendous. And that's one of the things with a lot of RVs, the speakers just don't sound good. And that is not the case with the Airstream. You do have the fantastic fan there. These two windows open, and you've got additional light that comes in there. You've got the sunlight there. And then, of course, you have the screen that you can leave closed and have the door open. So you have a lot of air moving through the coach, never mind the fact that the whole hatch opens as well. On the kitchen, you're going to have your surface-mounted stainless steel sink. It's nice and deep and large. It's a square. You've got the residential style faucet. I'm going to close that. You also have some storage underneath here. The trash can that does come with it. Right there. And that goes back pretty deep, but you can access that from this side. So right here, so you have access to that right there. Now, you do have to kind of work around the hose, the water hose and the spigot and all that kind of stuff for the sink. Your light switches for above are here. They are dimmable. This is just the light switch for the outside, and your battery disconnect is right there. You have the really nice portholes that are behind the sink, which is the best place for those to go. This does have the option solar package. That's right there. There's your solar controller there. Has the inverter. It's a 1,000-watt inverter that control it's there. And then you do have power here. And then your sea level 2 tank monitors that does give you your levels and percentage as well as your battery. There's no batteries currently on board. I'm plugged in. You've got some storage there with your silverware, organizer. These are full pull out, solid wood all the way around. Even this spot right there is solid wood. And then the last door there. You have a little bit of storage down here. Now, your tire and wheels behind this, so there's not super deep storage, but there's some storage there. And then on your microwave, this is a convection microwave. It does have the air fryer built in as well. Good sized microwave, convection oven. And this is replacing the traditional propane oven. That is an option with the Flying Cloud. And you have a 3-burner cooktop, propane. Your light that has a light above. It also has a really nice vent that does vent to the outside. And then you have some additional storage above with the soft closed doors. And with the 25-foot, you have the same pantry that's in the 23-foot Flying Cloud. These are adjustable. And then you have your cereal box storage right there. On the opposing side, you're going to have your 12-volt refrigerator. I think it's 10 cubic feet. Let's see. 8 cubic foot. 8 cubic foot refrigerator. And it's not propane, so you do get the full depth of the refrigerator. You don't have any of the propane guts in there. It's a nice refrigerator. It's 12 volt. It cools faster. It actually will freeze ice cream if you have ice cream in your freezer, unlike your propane refrigerators. There's a little bit of storage above. Now, this is one area where I'd love to see Airstream add a strut just to hold this up for you. You could, add that yourself. You've got solid walls all around, so you could do it. Be a really easy upgrade. And then there's that same storage below that's going to be shallow, but does give you a little place to put some things. Now, moving to the center, they do give you a curtain so you can separate this section right here and make it an ensuite to the bedroom area. And there's an additional curtain that's right here so you can completely close this section off and get ready in private. You do have a wardrobe here, and on the 25 it's a single wardrobe. On the 27 it would be a double right there. Your shower, it's a good sized shower. Remember, Airstreams are small. They're small on purpose. They're light. They're nimble. But with something small, light, and nimble, you're gonna have a smaller shower. But as I'll step in and show you, the shower is plenty big. I'm 5'11", so I've got room. I got a few inches here, and if you're over 6 foot, this is gonna feel tight. I'm also not a small person. You guys have seen me in the videos. I'm not small, but I fit in here fine. I could close the door. I can totally shower, especially having the head that I can move around. You do have the pull across line here. That's good for things like bathing suits, wash rags, those types of things. There is a little bit of a step up. It's, almost half of my shin there. So there's a little bit of a step up, but then it steps down to keep all the water down in there as well. Oh, and you do have an exhaust fan, which is really nice to get that to move right on out. On the bathroom side, one thing I love is this really cool aluminum accent here. You have the stainless steel mounted sink there. It is a Formica countertop, just like the kitchen area. You've got your hot water heater is tankless, on-demand hot water. Set that to the temperature that you want the water to be in your shower, and then just turn the shower to hot. You got a towel holder there, towel holder here. You've got a really nice large mirror and a medicine cabinet behind it there. Some storage right there. There is some storage underneath here, right there, and your toilet paper holder is right there. Additional storage right there, and there's some storage behind or under the sink. Now, with this commode setup, the bathroom is plenty big. As far as can I be in here? Yes. It is a tight bathroom. They all are. All the Airstreams, for the most part, are going to be a little tight, especially in the split bath setup. But this is doable. It's plenty big. I can sit down. I'm comfortable. My legs will touch the door when it's closed. Now, the one thing I will point to is this location for the towel holder. That's going to be, toilet paper holder. It's a little bit tight to get to. Other than that, the bathroom's perfect. It works great. It's, it's a bathroom. It serves its purpose. I can't talk today. Yeah, it's a great bathroom. I like the aluminum. You can see the aluminum exposed wall there. This is solid here, same as here. Even right there in that corner, that's solid. Yep. And moving to the bedroom area, that is the twin bed. The twin beds are going to measure 34 inches by 80 inches long. If you go with the queen bed, it's going to be 60 inches by 75 inches. That's the east to west bed on the 25 foot. You do get some storage underneath here and here. So excellent storage there. And you get the little pull out containers as well. That comes with it, with the Flying Cloud. On the other side, you have some more with another container, a little bit of storage there. There's a really nice pull-out drawer there in the center nightstand. Of course, there's power right there. That window there opens. The window at the top opens, and this window opens. You have some storage above the passenger side bed, which is above your 12-volt TV. Your AC heat and furnace controller, AC heat pump and furnace control is all right here. This one is option with the two ACs, the one there and one right there. It is the quiet stream system. And you've got another inverter circuit right there. This is all the bedding that comes with the Flying Cloud. And you have an additional wardrobe on the opposing side, and that can be shelves or a wardrobe. And of course you have the storage above, and that is soft closed as well. So kind of pulling around, and I'll move through the 25-foot Flying Cloud. Great floor plan, especially with the hatch. I'm going to open that now, and I'll be right back so you can see what it looks like. Okay, so now I've got the hatch open. You can see and get a feel, you know, as much as you can in a video. If you could see the hatch in person, I think that really is gonna, you know, video can't do it justice. You'll really want to see it in person. But it's a really neat idea, having that ability to have just the openness of the hatch being open. You have the full screen that comes down, so you can have nature be a part of the camper without bucks coming in or anything like that. I have customers that have this, and the primary reason they got the hatch, they have a 25-foot Flying Cloud with the hatch. The main reason they got it was just to be able to open that back door and have nature and air come through the coach in a way that you just can't get without without the hatch. But you can also get it for wanting to have the ability to add different different types of gear. If you're hiking, biking or canoeing, whatever it might be, and you want to have that extra room to be able to take those things with you, and also take your Airstream. So it's fantastic for that as well. So that is going to conclude the video of the 2023 Flying Cloud 25 FB twin bed model with the hatch option. If you got to this point and you watched all the way through, thank you for watching. If you have any questions about this Flying Cloud or any other Airstreams that are out there, I'll be happy to help you. My contact information is below. Other than that, I hope you're having a great week. You guys live riveted, and hopefully we'll talk soon. Thanks.